Good afternoon. My name is Sharif Jamo, and the title of my presentation is Going Tech to Better Business. Okay. Well, to start with an overview, Mr. RJ is a really close friend of the family. He unfortunately does a lot of things regarding his business in a very old school manner, which has resulted in his need or the opportunity that I'm speaking about today. His his opportunity it includes him wanting to expand his customer base as well as generate more revenue from his budding catering business. I propose that he intertwine information technology, which is my field of study, into his business by creating websites, gaining a social media presence, and utilizing digital marketing. His like I said, his business is already thriving in a sense. But from speaking with Mr. RJ, I understand that his business can be a lot better than what it is using new age technology such as websites, social media, digital marketing such as commercials and radio commercials. Um, I felt using technology to help widen his customer base and increase revenue would be a great idea because it takes a lot less effort. Although word of mouth is very effective, uh, technology takes a lot less effort and you can get a lot more out of it. I took the initiative to employ my background studies in computers to help him accomplish his goals as well as accomplish his project. Um, I will introduce his business to social media, build him a website, and create exposure through digital marketing. Those are some of the things he's not very computer literate, so he doesn't really understand what all those things might entail. Well, the opportunity here is to help Mr. RJ's business reach its full potential because right now it's lacking a presence of online, and a lot of our users these days, a lot of potential consumers of his business services are online, and he's missing out. He's not helping himself stand apart from his other peers that are also catering around him. He's just basically blending in. Um, the opportunity presented is one that would allow Rogers' business to reach its full success through an array of ways using information technology, not just the ones listed. The key factors of success, the main key factors of success, is implementing the website, creating a social media presence, and developing digital marketing for his business. This illustration shows that there's a lot of attention being spent via, I mean, spent on the avenues that we plan on attacking with our advertising method. Um, like everybody knows, everybody watches TV, but internet is also high. Right now, he does use printed methods to get his customers to generate his revenue, but the radio is another one that is really big that could really help his business out. This picture illustrates that digital marketing and online marketing is the most effective of all marketing strategies. These all these strategies are options to them that not using one of them is like missing out on extra money. Increasing revenue, that's one of the biggest things. Everybody wants more money. I get that, but he told me he wanted to generate revenue, but he did not have a specific plan. And I came up with this plan to help him increase revenue through the avenues that were previously listed. Digital marketing, which could be a commercial that runs 5 times a day on network TV, or a radio infomercial that runs on the popular radio stations around Tampa Bay um, could reach more consumers, which in turn can be new income. You never know who could be possibly looking for your catering services if you're always dealing with the same people. So making the company's word spread a lot farther using technology could in turn generate more income. The website will provide a new way to pay. You could reserve services ahead of time. You can pay for services ahead of time. That also cuts down on confusion on the day of the catering service. If you don't have to worry about getting paid, you don't have to worry about hanging around, and it gets annoying. So this helps generate income as well because a lot of people like to pay for their services ahead of time to let them know that their services are locked in. The website, it also educates the consumer on the product the business offers. Um, that could equate to word of mouth conversation. Just the business being in conversation in a regular day's conversation. Um, that can turn into generated income for the sense that it's making our business relevant. It's making the business relevant, and a lot of people are starting now to find out about it. Now it's the second goal that we're trying to reach. Expanding the customer base. There's many ways you can expand the customer base, but after doing research, the website it can create an additional avenue to find out and communicate with the company. Communication is key. A website gives you a 24/7 access to the company. Not everybody is blessed enough to work a 9 to 5 gig, so when they're off and he may be shut down for the day, they still have the ability to go online and maybe book his services, maybe find out about his services, and that alone can expand a customer base. Just giving an extra avenue to find out about the company. Social media. Social media will create exposure in social circles that might not be aware of the catering services that Mr. RJ provides. Um, Social media also keeps the business relevant. It's a constant reminder to any possible consumers that this is a viable option. It also creates an authority. It creates an authority that shows that this company it's real deal. If something goes wrong, we will be there to fix the mistakes. You wanna give that feel to your potential consumer so that they know um, that they're not dealing with a mom and pop shop. They're dealing with a real company. And with that being offered, that could result in word of mouth and also expanding the customer base. Digital marketing, such as TV commercials and, like I mentioned earlier, radio infomercials, it will keep the business relevant as well and also help reach a customer foreign to the company. Um, Mr. RJ, he's an older guy, so he's kind of stuck in his ways as far as the people he hangs around, the people that he surrounds himself with. And with that being said, the digital marketing it can help others learn about him. Some people that he may not run into on a daily basis. Some people that might be foreign to him, like he doesn't know. And Bright House offers a package that helps small business owners such as Mr. RJ to um, make a professional production of a commercial for the business. I've also looked into that, and it's a very affordable, and they play the commercial about 5 times a day on um, random TV channels of your choosing. Benefits of using information technology. One of the main benefits of using information technology to better the business is it reaches more people with less effort. Um, Smart person once said, "Work smarter, not harder." Uh, when you put the time in and you learn about stuff such as websites, social media, digital marketing, that's you using your mind instead of doing general labor, such as passing out flyers. And with doing so, it allows you to reach more people. It allows you not just to reach the people that are in your community, but maybe people in a county over, or sometimes a city over. Another benefit of information technology, or IT, as I like to call it, is scalability. Let's say the first time we implement all the suggested ideas, um, business starts booming. Business starts booming to where he wants to go ahead and turn it down. Information technology offers a option to where you can turn it down with relative ease and not upsetting too many of the of the ways you got it up, such as a contract. A contract you might have with Bright House when doing their production. There's a clause in there that I've researched that you can, once you feel like your business has reached what it needed from the advertisement, you can scale back a little bit. That's the same thing with social media. You can set your social media up to post something once a day, but if you feel like your business is doing all right, you can scale back a little bit. Scalability is a big thing in information technology with using information technology, and it could help save a lot of money in the long run. Uh, Information technology also better helps the business understand the customer's perception. Perception to some is reality. So if a customer thinks that Mr. RJ's catering business is a mom and pop shop, that's what she's gonna pass on, or that's what he's gonna pass on to a friend, a peer, an associate. Um, so we have to help. We have to get a better understanding of what customers think about us for us to maybe better better what they perceive of us. So if our website's gonna help us do that, our website's gonna have a comment portion to where um, previous clients could comment on how their services was. It's gonna have a suggestion box, and those type of inputs from our clients is really gonna help us moving forward. Another thing IT helps us do is it helps create traffic to the business. All traffic is good traffic to a up and coming business. If all traffic can be almost equated into some type of money, some type of income, because if you can just if you can turn over one person that comes in or one person that calls about the services that Mr. RJ provides, that's possible income, and that's one of the goals. That's one of the main goals. I I'm hoping of a better ratio than that. I'm hoping for about a 10 out of 100, or like a 10%. But anything helps right now. With everything, there's risk, but with IT, there's limited risk, and that's what I chose, and that's why I chose to use it. Um, Using digital marketing, creating a website, and maybe possibly using the radio waves to get the message of the business out, it creates overhead, and sometimes overhead can be overwhelming. So that could be part of one of the risks that can come with using IT. It also it creates a need to hire skilled employees. Mr. RJ is not really computer literate, so he's going to need somebody to run his social media. He's going to need somebody to help create his website, and he's going to need somebody to help get his digital marketing in order. And that's where I come in. Call to action. Roger has some huge goals. It's common goals for any small business. I suggest to him that if he uses IT, he can take solace knowing that there's not a huge risk in using it. It can be turned down anytime he wants to, but I do suggest that he uses information technology, social media, um, digital marketing, commercials, radio infomercials, um, create a website, create an online presence. Um, All his goals are very obtainable, and I feel like they can be reached once these suggestions are implemented. References. The end. Well, that's my presentation. It was a little bit more bumpy than I thought. I wrote a few notes, but it was still tough. Thank you for listening.